One of my favorite things to do as a behavioral researcher is to help you find great answers to difficult questions. This one came in from one of our readers. How do you answer the terrible, awkward, difficult question? So, tell me about your last relationship. First, don't go into too many details and actually say you don't want to go into too many details. So if someone asks you that question, start with, not to go into too many details. This sets the other person up to know, I don't want to go really in depth here. Unless you want to. If you want to, you can skip this step. And you're trying to keep it so that everyone's privacy is respected. I think it's really hard to talk about exes, even if you had a great relationship, because you don't want to break their privacy or get really sidetracked on a date. So start with, well, not to go into too many details. Second thing is to say what you learned. What did you learn from the relationship? How did you grow as a person? What did you learn from that person? So sound like this. Well, not to go into too many details, but my last relationship was about 2 years. And the best part of it was I really learned how to take care of myself. And the most important thing was how I blank and how I blank. And my ex really taught me about blank. Name 2 or 3 things that you learned. And you can do this whether it was a positive relationship or a negative relationship without going into too many details. Third, end with your hopes for a future relationship. Sounds like this. So coming out of that last relationship, my hopes is just to find a best friend, to find someone who I have similar core values to find someone where I just really enjoy spending time with them. And so that's one of the best takeaways I had from that relationship. This is a really positive way to talk about your past. It's also a great way to mentally reframe your past. In sum, say you're not going to go into too many details, tell them what you learned from that relationship, and then share your hopes for a future relationship.